Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV as Cebu. Ooh, pretty big right now. And we're still playing on hard mode and going for the Philippine Tiger achievement. We have been eating a bunch of land, and not just everything that's green over here, but we also own Patani and Pegu here. So we're making our way up the coast here. Now we have to go down the Indian coast, take all the eastern coast of India, and then take its southern tip. And we are done. Of course, that requires us to take a lot of land from Bengal and Bahmanis, mostly Bahmanis. Now, we did make sure to grab some claims on Bahmanis before we handed this land off to our subject, which will allow us to declare war. However, Bahmanis is currently at war with Bengal. They used to be losing it, now they're winning it, luckily. Because I really don't want Bengal to take these provinces, because we have the big truce with Bengal, can't currently fight them really, but we can find Bahmanis, assuming that we keep those claims on their land instead of on Bengal land. Now, let's just double check what I've been doing here. Have I set land to be claimed? I have not really. There's a lot of Bengal land that we need. I think we need this whole province here, the whole Bengal Delta province for our achievement. But as will happen quite a few times now in this run point we are, I'm going to check in here whether that is true. Yes, West Bengal. Is it West Bengal? Did I say West Bengal? West Bengal, Orissa, Rayalaseema, Mysore, Kerala. So West Bengal, Orissa. Didn't see Andhra in there. I think Andhra, Coromandel, they must also be in the list, right? I thought I saw them. I may be wrong. Or they changed this. This is odd to me. Let's try to hover here. Yeah, look at that. It still shows all these as required, even if they... Oh, there's Coromandel up top. Okay, fine. I just didn't see it. Right, now where's South Kanara? Because that is an individual province we have to take somewhere. Oh, it's you. Okay. So really we have to go take Bengal data here, take Orissa, go down all the coast. All right. That means I want to tell my subjects that they should be fabricating claims on this, if you could, this, and then I mean down here, whatever. Now Pegu I don't think is currently fabricating for me, because they are still disloyal, but we're getting closer to them being loyal. We did force them to be of our religion, so that's why they're disloyal at the moment. We can make states, but they're not super impressive. Yes, 68 Liberty Desire. We have some coups ticking up. Have to take care of that in time. Also, I did want to increase the size of my transport fleet. And we did get some force limit to do that. So let's go to a transport fleet of, say... what, 40? 40 transports, is that a good number? We're gonna have a combat width of like 30 up front, and then some cannons. I want to be able to transport a full stack. Let's just go 50 here. We have the money. It's fine. And the rest of the money can go into improving one of our trading fleets. Which one is more important at the moment? You take most of the money out of here, but there are still 5 ducats to take. And over here in Malacca, there's still 9 ducats running away from us. So let's, I guess, increase the Malacca fleet. Which is you guys. And go up to force limit. Whoops. Do the manual clicks and then still screw it up. There we go. Alright. Let's unpause and see what happens here. Truce with Lana has an... Oh, right. We have to be careful about truces at the moment, because there's a lot of people who hate the amount of aggressive expansion we've been generating. And who do we have truces with? We have truces with Langshang, Bengal, and Lana just expired. So these two, not scary. Mongyang, Lana, And that's it. Ming is our overlord and will not join the coalition at the moment, I don't think. So we should be okay. Okay. Yeah, Ming still likes me. I mean, they do have 71 aggressive expansion. I think that's one of the main reasons we should be staying a subject of Ming, even though we're definitely strong enough to not be. And we also don't need to take any land from the subjects anymore. Right? You are not a Ming subject either, no. So we could drop the subject of Ming, but that would make them eligible for coalitions, which I currently don't want. I'd rather pay a bit of tribute and then be fine on that regard. How are we doing on troops, by the way? Tiny bit more room for some troops. You are basically a full stack with 10 cannons. You guys are just random stacks. Probably hanging around here to suppress unrest. Yes, you are. Okay. Guess that's fine. How are you on friends? Just Mevar. Mevar? Let's check armies rivals. We're not rival to Bahmanis. Fortunately, Bahmanis has a decent amount of troops. And they have some manpower left, even though they're in that war. What about your combat strength though? Morale? 4 compared to our 7. Yeah. So we should be crushing them without many issues. Tech 14, I think we're Tech 16 and Tech 17 soon. Yeah. Okay, so that's not going to be a big issue. And I do want to fight these Spanish at some point. Not really because we need to, but because they annoy me by being... You take this. Yeah. It's 3 islands now in our territory that have been taken. I don't like that. Also, I decided I think we can just take this Conquer New States quest. I mean, yes, we could save it for when we want to do harsh treatment, but I want to take this Assemble an Army quest while it still matters. So let's do this and this. Gain manpower recovery speed and army tradition. Just nice. Home region still gonna be a bit difficult if we check this. At least the Spanish-owned islands are not part of the home regions. That's good. But we still have to do a lot of colonization around here for that to count. Can't quite take tech yet. I think my military tech will be fine. We have, what, 6 more months in the year? Diplo will be fine, I think. 6 more month, which is 36. What? No, 6 months at 3 is 18 more power, which we can easily take. Well, easily, we got to 990. But military, we're gaining too much to be okay. So we have to spend 1 more tick of military power on military development somewhere, which should not be the biggest of issues. Ideal any place like this, sure. Yes, I could have turned on the development edict, but for 1 tick, I didn't really feel like doing that. All right. Why are my Brahmins this high? Dropping off next... Okay, we'll be fine. It's going to drop off next year. It's all good. I wish I could get power protection somehow. But I just don't get any rivals, do I? Production changed to fish. It's not particularly great. Colonies. How many colonies do we have and where are they at? There, 4 colonies. I think that's fine. I guess with our income we could start a 5th colony. Maybe we should. For all this money, what are we going to do with it anyway? Do you have a colonist? No. You, no, so you. Recall that colonist and send him to this place. Run 5 colonies at once. Sounds pretty good. I think I recently did check for any buildings, but let's double check. Still pretty bad on the manufactories. Yeah, this is a decent workshop. Let's build it. Nah, the rest doesn't matter. All right. Tropical wood, that's better. Not the best, obviously, but better. Yeah, Bengal is dying now here. Babbling buffoon. Can't even attack Langna at the moment, or Mongyang. And I would like to attack them to just get them out of coalition possibilities. It's gonna be alright. November, conversion successful, very nice, getting us some prestige, and let's convert more people. December, yeah, and we're gonna be exactly okay on the Diplo power. 999, there we go. Yep, Ming, you can have some money, it's fine. And there goes our tech. What's that, better cavalry, I think? Not really relevant with our use of cavalry, although, since we have so much money, we might as well build some cavalry at some point for those fights where we are flanking. I think having at least 4 cavalry in our armies wouldn't be too bad here. Maybe that's something I can do with the limited force limit I have still around, like build you 4 cavalry. Nice. Okay, technology, admin. Finally, wait, did I finish my admin ideas? I have. Humanist is done. Nice. I can finally start catching up on that admin technology. Still super far behind here, but, you know, working on it. Rebel-wise, how are we doing rebel-wise? Next integrate. Is any of you rebel? Missionaries? We have none rebels. It's probably because all the rebels are happening in my subjects countries. Yeah, Champagne separatists, Cambodian separatists. These guys might actually happen at some point. Don't love the idea of having to keep my armies back to police my subject states. But on the other hand, we don't currently have a good war to declare unless we were to go for the Spanish. Actually, I should probably build a spy network on the Spanish so I can claim those islands. And this diplomat, since you're no longer busy improving with my subjects because you're capped out on all the subjects, I want you to go and improve with outraged countries instead. Just try to do a little bit of handling of that aggressive expansion if we can. Colonialism against Spain. Ooh. This is pretty nice. I think that also means that I could have Cebufornia declare war. Where's your army, Cebufornia? Do you not have an army? Can I even see that here? You have 12,000. Oh, that's manpower. You are barely paying for your colonies, so our subsidies expired again. I currently do not have a diplomat to send you new subsidies, but I want to. So come back from Mongyang, please. It's not that important. And give some subsidies to my colony here. 4 ducats still. Yeah. I meant to make it more than 10 years this time, so I don't constantly have to renew it. But well, just clicked too fast. Now, Bengal dying, Brahmins being fine. I think we're immediately going to re-give them the quest for the New World. New World missions, that is. Just so, yeah. Do want to make them unhappy and take admin support. Usually I always want to take admin support. Especially when I'm behind in admin tech. However, I just made them have too much influence. It means they will be unhappy and cause some unrest. I think that's acceptable if we get 150 admin power for it, and we can just always turn back around and just give them 1,000,000 ducats here, which we don't care about. Make them happy again. That's cool. How about you guys? You would be very unhappy if I did that. So would you. Yeah, maybe it's not the right time. Then again, nobles being unhappy, I guess, is fine. Gives us military power, which I don't super really need at the moment. No, I think it's okay. Declaring that war on Brahmanes would be much easier if they had, if they would take the land here. I mean, we're currently building their transport fleet, so we will actually be able to transport large stacks over to Bahmanis directly. But if they took a land connection here, that wouldn't be the worst either. I mean, you can have tiny amounts of money. Nobody cares about these pitiful sums you're talking about here. There's the Age of Absolutism. We did start our Golden Age before the age ended, which is nice. What do we need to do here again? Right, large army, maybe at some point. Universities we can build once we have the tech. Trade companies, probably not. Emperor of China, no absolutism, not gonna happen in time. Multicultural nation and win the war. We're gonna have very, very few things in this age, as often happens. But I could check whether I can reduce autonomy in places, and it seems like I can. I wish it would show you why this has minus 15. But I think I'm just gonna do it. Well, let's check it before I do something super stupid and have unrest in all my lands. Gaio, why are you so happy? Clergy or consort. Our advisor. It's a lot of things that could go off. It's gonna be fine. As long as we don't make the clergy unhappy, this is gonna be fine. I'm gonna go and drop some autonomy in places to get some absolutism and to, well, have less autonomy there, which is nice. Obviously, dropping autonomy in a clergy-controlled place from 25 doesn't really do anything. I think I'm still gonna do it, yeah, just to get a tiny bit of absolutism there. And if we ever take it away from the clergy, then at least we don't have any autonomy. Now, I'm not doing these ones here. Well, 113 I can do, I think. Not doing the 109 ones, because the 100 is recent uprising. And so when that modifier drops off, they will suddenly be unhappy. Now, this is... Ooh, maybe that was not a good idea. This is a bit scary to do. You've seen that in my past campaigns. We take a lot of land in a war for ourselves, then suddenly we'll have a lot of overextension, which will cause unrest, and then suddenly all these negative unrest places will have positive unrest, and we might have issues with the rebels again. Then again, we have some things we can do to further reduce unrest here, like increase stability if we have to. So we might be all right. What I'm really looking forward to is a war. How's your building of ships going? Not super well. You're probably not building in many places, are you? Probably chose really poor places to build those ships. You're building 8 transports here. See, why wouldn't you build those transports? Like here and here and here and here and here and here. I don't know how many I had to build. Like this many, maybe. See if that's enough. Then I have to manually move the transports, unfortunately, but it's gonna be okay. I would really like to be a great power. I'm unsure about having Ming still be my overlord. If aggressive expansion wasn't an issue, I would not. But I don't want a coalition that has Ming in it, of all people. I can fabricate a claim on this awful island. I cannot fabricate here. It's even just a colony still. I could fabricate here, but it's also an awful island. At least this has spices. Let's grab it. It's really interested in whether you have an army. You do have an army now. This is still actual Spain, so we can't go ahead and have our colony declare war. But maybe eventually we can. Once they form a colonial nation up there, we can tell our colony to take it. Can take more admin tech, and I will. Gives us a new manufactory. Finally, the mill. I think that means we can finally build a manufactory in our gems places, which is nuts, I think. We also lost a general. How's our tradition looking? 45. I'm just gonna grab a new one here. Who's awful once again. Yay, but at least it allows us to drill. We're not doing well with our generals. I mean, we don't have any ideas that improve generals, and we don't have the tradition to really make good generals, but still. Yeah, Cebu, Bhutan, Mindoro all have, and because I'm feeling generous, Palembang, all get a manufacturing. So rich. This land is such rich land once you actually get control of the trade down here. France claiming Paraguay-Jung. Sure, France. If you want to declare that war, feel free. Now, speaking of war, can I please declare war? Somebody accepted peace. Bengal accepted peace with Bahmanis. Oh. Okay. So this war is over from their side. Who's occupying you then? Oh, Delhi. You're also dying to Delhi. So the Bahmani are not going to do us the favor of simply building us a land track to the land. So we actually are going to have to take our boats. Unless Bengal is willing to, which I don't assume. It'd be funny if Bengal was willing to give us military access. No. They kind of don't like us. I don't know why. Really don't have a reason to be so mean to us, but... Okay, unrest down here is no longer a thing, apparently. No. So we can stop drilling here and start moving you to a staging position. If only there was one with a decent supply limit somewhere. Here. Pegu. Go to Pegu. Mongyang getting knowledge sharing. Another military leader died. Bahman is embracing global trade. All of this are bad news. Grab your general. Any good? Eh. At least some shock pips. We are in a phase where fire pips are actually very interesting to me. Probably more important than shock pips, but no. This place. Share with Eastern Ocean. You want Diplo Power Ming. I really want to stop that tribute relationship now. Wait. You are supposed to be protecting trade in Malacca, I guess. And... oh, I put these into the wrong fleet anyway. You're my transport fleet. So we are up to over 50 transports now. So that's good. We can start moving full stacks. And this is basically a full stack. 30 combat width, yes. Could have 10 more cannons in there. Once we go for the war. And I feel like we're just gonna go for it, right? I mean, why not? Yeah, allied to Mevar. Which is fine. Who doesn't even join? We have claims. This seems like a good opportunity. So give me 10 cannons, move them here. Give me carracks and move them here to stop the Bahmani from doing anything mean to me. I think I'm gonna move you closer to the front just so we can have backup. For the inevitable case that the Bahmani are going to grab access through Bengal. Although they should hate each other as well, so maybe it's not gonna happen. There's a new month. Don't pause, please. Yes. Attach. Go. You can do some suppression Mulmin, and I want to declare one Bahmanis. Take Balasore, sure. Grab. And go. And did I get access? Not yet. Okay. I think I want to bring more stacks over there for multiple reasons. For one, the Bahmani actually have like 60,000 troops. So everybody claiming Paraguay-Jung. Is that a gold mine? Is that why they all claim it? Bagarayong is a gold mine, yes. I always say that gold mine, we need it. We must have it. Diplo advisor, not half price. Don't like it. Improved relations though is pretty nice at the moment because of all the aggressive expansion. At least for Ming it might be nice. Can't get that from you at the moment though. So we can't really get a Diplo guy. We could get a Diplo guy from you. No, can't even do that. So just no. I guess I'm gonna pay a level full price one then. Since we have the money. Come on guys, get off there. Very nice. And then I guess I'm gonna send my boats here and grab some backup. And yes, we're sieging with a full stack here, but it should be quick. And I'm scared of Bahmani coming out of the woodworks here. Attach, get out. What's this? Gain army tradition, lose and gain loyalty. Or lose army tradition, gain professionalism. No. No, the merchants will be unhappy, which is unfortunate, but I want the army tradition at the moment. We may have to hire more generals. And I wish we had generals that are better than the shoddy ones we have right now. What else is happening here? Is there like a Bahmani fleet trying to land any troops on us? There's a fleet at least. Maybe we can try to have our Carracks intercept those Bahmani. Ooh, Pegu's just sending their boats to die. Guess that's okay. No, we can hopefully kill their boats. They have 11 heavies. We have way more heavies. Yep, kill 2 heavies and managed to get their fleet stuck in port. Excellent. Our transports are doing the blockading here, so we don't need our heavies to do the blockading. There's one more transport for the transport fleet. Transports for the transport god. Yep. And another claim on a boring little Spanish island. And can I move out of here? I cannot, of course. Let's win that siege, shall we? So we don't take so much attrition. Come on. I know I should be moving off here, but I just wanted this to finish. Come on. There we go. Siege of Balasore. Now forts are... Ooh, they don't have a lot of forts. I approve of both the tactic of not having a lot of forts and the fact that they don't have forts. Why can't I move to Bahar though? Which fort is blocking me there? I'm confused. Fort level. Oh, Varangal is a fort, it just didn't show up. They do have a bunch of forts actually. Never mind. Maybe I just didn't see them. Oh well. You guys go to... I don't really want you to go sieging forts without cannons. I'm just gonna sit here and have backup, I think. Do a tiny amount of carpet sieging in the hopes that they don't have armies up here. If they do, we're gonna lose a bunch of guys. The rest is fort land anyway. Nothing much to do about that. But this does give us some vision, and vision is important. So we don't get surprised. Can't blockade any of these. Unfortunately, the whole blockade bonus age is over, so we're not getting the +1 to our sieges. Do we have a siege general on here? We do not. Do we even own a siege general anymore? Yes. Alho something something on the 7th army, which is here. I mean, I can teleport him over as soon as I have taken this land here and whatever. That place. I guess I'm gonna occupy Patna so they don't build anything there, but that doesn't really do much. Control, control, control. You give me a mercenary with the siege guy. Put him on there. Colony self-sustaining, excellent. You're supposed to have 60,000 troops. I am wondering where they are. More colonies, I said. call you and have you help colonize more stuff. There. Where are all your troops? And we can check here. Yeah, they have like 60,000, even more. It's like 40, 50, 60, almost 70,000 troops. So they should be able to put up some sort of resistance. But we have to see whether that resistance can be found in the next episode. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing here, check out those likes buttons, hit that subscribe button, and if you have anything to say, there are comments right below the video. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.